all I like to do is wear my Yeezy sweatpants. Like that. Do you remember that episode?
Yeah. Questions for me?
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's flip this around.
So, when you're in high school, what's one tip of advice you could give me? Because I'm about to go next year.
You're not in high school? Oh, no, you're not in high school yet. I would say to really have fun, live in the moment, but still at the same time be really serious about classes and your grades. Don't play around with that, because I feel like in high school you kind of discover
yourself.
Yeah, you start to discover yourself. And I would say, I mean, I know this is cliche, but I would say please do not rush into getting a boyfriend and things like that.
Yeah.
Please focus. Because, I mean, I know your parents say it and your grandparents say it and everything, but I feel like that's a time where you know, you need to spend time with yourself and find out who you are, and, you know, make new friends and do hang out with your friends, because a lot of times I would like to be at home by myself, but try to make friends.
Why?
Please try to make friends. I just felt
you should have used all that time, because now we have COVID and we can't do anything.
I know, but I just felt like I just didn't fit in with people. But try to make friends, but really stay focused on your grades, because, you know, you got your SATs and things like that. I don't know what other tests you have to, I believe the SATs, to get into college. And then that's when you kind of figure out what you want to be in life. And that's when it starts creeping up on you. So
I just think that when I'm in high school, so me and my friends were like, okay, if we ever go to a party, we all go like all together, like
stay
planning
together,
that out. And then we were also like, well, we shouldn't go to every party every weekend, so it's like we're like planning everything out. I doubt it's gonna end up like that. I know, like, we're all gonna be like, I'm finish my homework pretty fast, you know. And then sometimes with my friends it takes them a little bit longer, because like we all like learn different. That's not like a problem at all. But I don't think if I have free time and they're not free, I would hang out with them. I wouldn't like ditch them, you know, because like I just know that when you go to high school, your friend groups
it changes.
It's gonna be like so far it's like a big group. It like mixes back and forth, but like we're having all of these different schools come together, like middle schools. So I know a couple people from like the other schools. But like
high school, I would say be kind to everybody, even if you feel like they're weird, because high school is cruel. People are really
okay. High school might be cruel and all, but middle school, that's just a whole different type. I don't know.
Well, actually, middle school was pretty bad. Yeah.
Like,
people are bullies.
Like,
don't be a bully.
I won't.
Don't ever be a bully.
It's just like people can like joke around with you, you know, like you can take that to heart. But like that's like the least. Like I don't take anything like way too hard. But I don't really see bullying like that in my school. I haven't bullying might be like saying mean stuff to people, but nowadays people don't care about people. Like, they just care about like their looks and then like their makeup and then a bunch of other stuff. Like people
makeup.
That's a different story.
Oh my god.
But I don't think we really have any bullies. I don't think anyone cares that much, if that makes sense, about bullying, because nowadays you're bullying because you guys don't really have like the type of friends we have. Ours just might be commenting on like an Instagram post, you know, like that's like what we considered it. But I don't really know like what is bullying nowadays. I don't think of it like that. I haven't really experienced it. I haven't heard people talk about it more. So
I just feel like even just people just not being kind or considerate of other people's feelings.
That's like bullying.
So I just feel.
But sometimes that's just like how people kid, you know? And like some people know that they're kidding, but then we can't tell if someone doesn't know like they're not kidding or not. So sometimes bullying is different, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's also good to pay attention to like their body language and how they react to certain things. So just having that emotional intelligence, which I feel like you do have.
Yeah.
So it's just knowing that and just being kind to everybody you come across, because people can be going through things at home and they will never say, and school should be their escape, but it's not.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was probably worse when I was coming up. But
I have another question for you.
okay.
If you could, okay, what's something that if you could like go back and redo high school and take all like these courses again and be what you want to be when you're older, what would you be? Like, would you still be like a photographer and like a singer like you are now, which I think is kind of cool, or would you want to be like a lawyer or like a psychiatrist or like a pediatrician? Like, what would you want to be?
Funny thing is, Kalila, when I was 12, I knew exactly what I wanted to be.
What school you want to go to?
I knew everything. I always wanted to be a singer. I didn't even think about school or any of that. I always wanted to be a singer and a fashion designer. That was like my thing. But then when I got to high school, I wanted to be a nurse. So
that's kind of cool.
I started school for
nursing. Was that to be a nurse?
No, she wasn't a nurse.
Okay.
But I wanted to be a nurse, and then I started school as nursing, a nursing major, and then
wait, college or high school?
College.
Okay.
But it just wasn't for me. I was in class drawing clothes on the skeleton when I was supposed to learn anatomy and physiology. It was just
what college did you go to?
I started off at a community college, which I wish I had done different. I wish I went to university only because I just feel like I wanted to experience college. And what I would have done differently as far as like my social life in high school, I felt like I
talk to more people.
Talk to people, because people like, you did not talk in high school. You're like a mute. Like, I did not talk. I felt uncomfortable then. I had a boyfriend.
You had a boyfriend
in high school? Don't do it. Don't do it, Chloe. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I had a boyfriend, and I just wish that I had stayed single and just made more friends, because I felt like I
think having like, before, you know, we were like in first grade or like second grade, we were taught that when boys need you, they like you. Like, you were taught to that, and now some people actually fall for it, and I'm like, yeah, like, that's not our fault. But, okay, when I was in kindergarten and fifth grade, the only thing I heard was having a crush or dating someone. Now it's so complex, like, now it's like, I don't know, like, we're talking, and I'm like, what the frick is talking? Like, are you dating? Are you crushing? They're like, no, it's just, like, not official, and I'm like,
it's not worth it.
And I'm just like, I can't talk to people.
Even in college, too, I feel like after high school and then when you get in college, you're still finding yourself. Yeah. Like, I feel like you're forever finding yourself, and I still feel like I'm finding myself at this age of mine. I would not say.
But you're not even old, though.
I know, but...
You're like 21.
Yeah. I'm 21.
You're not 21?
No, I'm not 21.
Sorry, I do that all the time, and then all my friends are like, why do you put your hand over your mouth?
It's okay. Me and Auntie Trina are the same age. We're the same age.
No.
Yeah.
Why are you look so much younger?
Because I'm short, Kalila. I'm the shortest one in this family.
Fine.
No, you know what? Yato's pretty short.
I'm tall. I've been taller than Yato since I was 8 years old.
But yeah, I'm just small, and it's funny because a lot of people, I just take it. And it's funny you didn't know my age because I don't tell people. But I'm not 21. But I'll take it though. I'm 21. Any other questions?
Do you ever consider acting? Like, I've always wanted to be an actor, but like I've never like. My mom's like, you should be like, you're so animated, and I'm like, animated. What? I don't understand what that means exactly.
What you're doing right now.
Okay, I can love doing
how
this
you just like how earlier when we were talking to your mom and you just turned into Chloe or Courtney.
Oh yeah,
how you turned into Kardashian.
Like, I was like,
not this song.
I basically started this entire family. Like, all I like to do is wear my Yeezy sweatpants. Like that. Do you remember that episode?
Yes. See, that's what they say by like animated, like you can just jump into character like that. But I feel like with proper training, I actually took acting classes. With proper training, I feel like you'll be a really good actress.
Acting, something I'm really good at. I learned that at first, and I was like, okay, I'm serious about this. Now school has happened, so now I really want to do some stuff, but I need to bring up a little bit of these grades because it's not the hardest.
This is first, yeah.
And then whatchamacallit, when I was acting, I sounded like I was trying too hard, you know?
I think so.
When you're younger and your mom's like, don't tell your dad, and you're just like, hi dad, we did nothing today, that. But I feel like when you're acting, you want to act like you're lying to someone, you know? Just act like you're lying because you can bring out the best of yourself that. But or having a conversation with someone, but just knowing what you're about to say. I just think acting's like that.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just trying to relate to the character, and you kind of have to become that, because I feel like people think about it too much, and you gotta kind of just think of it like you're having a conversation with someone. When you memorize your line, just take your lines and you break it down to okay, this person is me.
I hate my side profile. I'm just staring at it.
It doesn't look bad, but yeah, you become this person, and you just gotta think of it as having a conversation as if you're this person. I feel like we think about it too much. I feel like that's what I was doing. So when I took acting classes, even though I never really booked anything and I still don't have headshots, I just feel like I thought about it too much, but the classes taught me to just be, just do it, you know? So don't think about it too much. But I feel like you'll be really great. But I do feel like you should take classes, because classes will really sharpen your talent. Anything you want to do, I feel you should really invest in trying to make it better, to polish it.
Everyone's been saying, oh my gosh. I remember there's a time where my mom wanted me and Daniel to be in a TV show. So then Daniel went to modeling classes, and then I would go, but I wouldn't do anything because I didn't want to be a model. I would just watch, and I would be I could do that in my sleep, you know? I was just no. But
fruits, anybody?
Sure. Thanks, Mom. You never let me eat in my room.
I know.
Mom, you're like that TV show wife.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ooh. She's being nice. I'm kind of scared.
Okay. I have gum in. Let me take it. So, do you have any other questions?
I don't think I have any really, but.
So what do you want to leave everybody with?
Oh, so I want to say, it's really off topic, but I just want to say, if you strongly believe in something, voice your own opinions. If it's, okay, when you voice your opinions, you don't want to sound what's the word? It's ignorant. You don't want to sound ignorant when you're voicing your own opinions. You have to get the facts, you have to get the facts first on why you believe in something, and you can't just say it. It's different. If you're having a normal conversation saying, I like cupcakes better, you don't really need that much of an explanation, you know? Because that's just a tiny little subject. But if it comes to we're doing this debate article in my ELA class. You have to have all the facts when you say something. I think that's kind of cool.
Okay. You would be a good lawyer and
No,
actress.
but
You could do all of it, to be honest. These days, you can do all of it.
I would want to be a lawyer, but I want to be an actress because being an actress is way harder. But I don't know. I just get so lost every day when I think about it. I don't know what to do because
It's a lot.
I think the biggest fear I have when I'm growing up is not having money. So that's why I'm always oh my gosh,
You're definitely gonna have money. You're definitely a hustler. That's in you. I've seen it. When you were selling the slime at your school, you're a hustler. I already know.
That $4,000 was the best year of my life.
No, what?
4,000.
You made $4,000 off of slime?
So basically, we would sell slime and give people these tattoos, but we donated the money to St. Jude's Hospital. Well, my friend's mom was a doctor, and every day the mom would come to our school and she'd put it in their safe because they have a safe in their house, you know.
Yeah.
I want to say too much stuff, you know, but put it in a safe in their house, and the teacher's like, well, you can't keep all that money. We're like, oh my gosh, yeah, we're gonna donate it to St. Jude's Hospital. So we had like this cool little clear box and had all our supplies in it, and it said St. Jude's on the front of it. And we had a donation box outside of my school. I think that was kind of cool.
4,000. Wow.
I don't know how we did it though. It really scares me.
How old were you? I don't remember this. I remember the slime, but.
Probably when I was like 8.
Wow.
I was in 4th grade when I'm 8. It took us more than a year to do it though, if that makes sense. So
It's still. It's
Yeah.
good for.
it's just kids, you know, like every, you know, and we wanted to do like to our grade, you do to like other grades because my bus was kindergarten to 5th grade. So,
Okay.
and me and my friends all took different buses, so I think that was the cool part about it because like you wouldn't fight about customers if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is good. Thank you so much, Kalila. This was fun.
No problem.
Get into this acting. Get into this law. All right, but thank you so much.
No problem.
This is a wrap. Whew. My legs hurt.